processes, whether it is a purchase requisition, purchase order, contract, outline agreement, all these processes we can do independently or we can do with a reference to the other document. Like day before yesterday, when we have created a purchase order, we have created a purchase order with reference to a purchase requisition. But we can directly create a purchase order. So that does not stop us to do these things. So this is the SAP process, but why I am putting some references. In real time scenario, some of the scenarios in references are like this only, that from one document you are creating another document, from another document you are creating another document. Like this way we generally do. So that perspective we need to understand how the data is getting flow from one document to another document. Now we have successfully created purchase requisition and purchase order. Now again we will create some purchase requisition and purchase order through other processes. Means that yesterday we have done, but we will do it through other processes. Other process means maybe through
Supriyo,
contract. Yes.
I have one question. Like I was creating more vendors. So
Uh,
while doing that, can I share my screen once?
okay. So you share your screen. Meanwhile, I'll pause you for a minute. So what is that other processes like purchase requisitions, creation of purchase requisition from other document, or maybe from creation of purchase orders from other document. All those things we will understand in the upcoming classes. So today we'll understand about the release procedure, that is the approval process, release procedures for purchase requisition and release procedures for purchase order. These two things we will understand. In system, this process, how much I will be able to do, I don't know, because reason behind it, release procedures can be done in one system only with a different authorizations. So if this authorization is not applicable in our training, which is the sandbox system. So maybe sometimes, but we will see some scenarios or certain things we will see understand. Okay, so Subhankar is saying something. Okay, so Subhankar first, yes, you want to create something or what?
Yeah, if I want to create a new
No,
vendor,
no.
so I'm just selecting my BP role. Oh, sorry.
You should put some unique name so that easily see. That is what are the reason why we
Yeah,
create the.
this is the unique one. Okay. So
Yes.
grouping is showing this, right?
Your grouping is also showing right.
Yeah.
You created two automobile previously.
No,
No,
no.
why you are putting such term is true? See, your vendor name is True Automobile. You put such term is true or something like that. So if you write, then system is going to search through true only. Okay, here nothing is there. Now go to purchasing tab. Write your purchase organizations. Yes.
Now I'm not getting the partner functions over here.
Partner functions you are not getting. Partner functions you will get. Don't worry. Partner functions you are not getting. First you enter the data here because I think you have not created partner determination. Or you
No,
might
no,
not have.
I have created.
You have created it should come. Anyway, you enter data in this all this field and then enter payment terms, order currency, input terms, location. No, inside that is slowly because lot of fields are there. Whatever the fields we have entered data for vendor creation into. I think you might be remembering.
Okay.
Schema group of supplier. Okay. Price determination. Scroll down. As
Yeah,
if you.
I checked on that.
Okay. Done. Scroll down. Okay. Now enter. Only enter. Don't save anything. Only enter. Okay. Now.
Okay, we have to enter it. Right?
No.
What? Yeah, I
Now.
entered. I entered
Now
it.
go to partner function. No, but if you have created, is that in how many vendors you have created?
Created 3 vendors. I was
In,
creating more
no, no,
yesterday.
that is okay. But I meant to say all the vendors have you seen that partner function is coming
Uh,
or not
Over
coming?
there, I was doing in front of you last in the 2 3 days before, and there was partner functions. Now it is not there.
No, it may not be possible. Okay, you go one thing, open another screen, go to SPR reference ING. Uh,
SPRO.
SPRO. Open another screen, go to SPRO reference ING. Material management. Material management.
Purchasing.
Purchasing. Scroll down here, there is a partner determination is there. Scroll down slowly, check. Here, partner determination. Conditions, go to conditions. No, here it is not there. Close this condition. It will be on partner determination. Scroll down. Yes, partner determination is there. Partner roles, define permissible partner roles for account group. Okay, so here you just go to position button and search your account group. This is vendor account group. Got the business partner, this vendor account group that you have to. So account group, in the account group you write the account group. SSAG.
Account group.
In the again go to position button and search.
Just a minute.
What is your account group? Vendor account group.
Shuveji. It's written in the first line.
SSAG it is. Yeah.
Shuveji.
Fine. Go to position button. In the account group, write SSAG.
It is not
And
coming.
wait. I'm saying wait. So go to again position button. No. Go to that screen now. Okay. Account group SSAG. Okay. Now in partner function, you have 4 partner functions. One is BN vendor. Wait here. Please understand this. See,
Yes.
we remember one thing. What? See, I am giving you template. You are doing practical video. Everything is there. But what you are doing and why you are doing, you must know. See, there are 4 partner functions. One is vendor. Second is ordering address OA. Third is invoicing party. That is PI. And GS is good supply. So there are 4 partner functions we are operating in vendor master. Now, out of any of the 4 partner functions, you put any partner functions, whether it is assigned or not, we check so that we can check it. So you write BN is vendor. You can write BN.
Now enter.
Continue BN and continue.
Okay.
Continue. Now it is there.
Yes.
Okay. Now go back. So one partner function is there. That means all other also will be available. Now partner settings in supplier master record. Next, partner settings in supplier master record.
Yes.
Okay, wait here. Now define partner schemas in supplier master record. So what is your partner schema?
HDPS.
SSPR, sub vendor PR, SSPR. You are talking about SDPR, SSPR. Select that SSPR. Left side second line double click. Left side second line double click. Okay, so here if you see or all mandatory and vendor is no change, right? So that is perfect. Now go back. Go back here. Assign partner schemas to account group. Now here in the position button, go to your account group. Search and position button, go to account group.
There.
It is there, right?
Right.
Okay. Now go back.
Back.
Uh, close partner settings in software master record. Wait here. Okay, just a minute. Partner settings in software master record. Just a minute. Report. Go to define partner roles first one. No, but here actually do one thing. Search all the four partner functions VA, GS, PIP, search one by one.
Sorry.
No, not here. You go to that screen.
Define definition of partner roles.
No. Go to position button and search whatever the partner functions like VA and all those.
Okay.
You know, what is number type? Hover your mouse there, number type. No, not there. Just above that field name. Yes. Partner type. Okay. Like it should come. Okay, go to that VP role. Yes. Now Go back here. Go back.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now go to BP slash NPP. Okay. Now whatever the two or three vendor business partner you have created, out of that one or two you just write here. We need to search what are the things right there.
Start.
Start. Yes. Now double click on that line. Okay. Search your role first. This is your this thing is very irritating actually. Frankly speaking, because when you work, I tell you, when you work in server, na, this connection should not be uninterrupted. If any interruption, it will be very problem.
This pop-up is there.
Are you want to change without saving? Yes. Now go to purchasing tab. Go to partner functions. See here, partner functions is coming.
Yes.
Because see, you have chosen display BP role. What display BP role you have chosen?
FLVNSS.
And again go to BP. Whenever you are creating, you are not choosing this one because this is the BP role because you are creating the other purchase view. Purchase view actually we are not maintained. See, you have created accounting view and purchase view in one role only. That is the reason from starting day I told you that you have to maintain FLP and double S, financial accounting BP role. So that you have to maintain automatically partner functions will come. Point you remove this number. Click start.
Should I put another vendor or should I create a new one?
No, you create new one. For creating, first you create a rule. FLBN SS that you have created. Finance view. It is actually disturbing concentration.
This one.
Yes, this one. Now enter data. The same process you do, you find.
Okay.
Do the same process. Go to purchasing tab, purchase organizations. Go to partner function.
It is not there.
See, Shubhankar, what I understand is go back in the screen, go back.
Go back.
Go back. No.
S/NBP.
Flash and BB. Now you just create a new one.
Organization.
Organization. Now we fill up all the necessary field first. We have done many times.
Yeah.
See what are the informations we have previously entered the same way, same information we are going to enter, and then we go to purchasing tab.
Okay. Purchase organization.
Purchase organization have to write now.
Enter. Order currency.
See, these data are generally in real time. This will be migrated.
Yes, yes. I got your
Ah,
point.
so this is what we know. We must know in interview. They ask what are the functions, what are the things, which data is coming from where, all those things you can put something. So that is what we are doing this one.
Where price determination is not coming.
But for the other you have created, their price dimension was coming.
Yes. Let me do it from the recent one which we created in the last class.
Shubhankar, have you spoken to the internet guy?
Yeah, I told them they are saying like from our side everything is good.
No, 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 no. It is wrong. See, have you observed that when I am doing practical, Prashant is doing practical, how many times this has been switched?
Yes,
Have
yes,
you observed them? So there is something in your problem, and if the guys are not listening, because see, you are paying money, so obviously you should change your internet. Because
right.
in future, what happen? I'll tell you. To run this, see, normal day-to-day work like opening Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram and mail checking, all those you can open. But when you are going to open a remote desktop with the server, then if it is good no internet connection, it is very difficult. You will not get it. Very tough.
Right.
Enter. Okay, schema group.
Now enter.
Enter. Now go to permanent function.
Still not there.
Actually, I think there is something near partner goal. Some error is there or something. I also because see generally when you create the BP role, generally we maintain this BP role in the purchase role. Finance role we are not maintaining, we are not keeping any data on the
So from same BP role, you asked me to create in the class. So we created one vendor 2 3 days ago.
and they are this is coming right.
Right now it is now. Yesterday when I saw the partner functions were not there. Anyone can read our things from the server.
No, no, that is not the thing. You do one thing. Whichever the uh, BP for partner function is showing, open that partner function. Open that in slash and BP. Open that one.
Should I go back here?
Go back and open whichever you have created perfectly. Na, open that. Just open it. Uh, Give me a minute.
Slash and BP. This one. Hello. 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 Prashant, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Supriyo, can you hear me?
Okay, sorry. So, Subhankar, what happened? You share your screen?
Can you see it?
Yes, yes. So, this has been created, right?
Right, right.
FL VNSS1 purchase view. Go to purchasing data tab. Scroll down the inner, that scroll bar slowly scroll down. What happens? Scroll down slowly. Hello. Slowly scroll down. Schema group first supplier is SS, right?
Right, right.
Now, if this is the same you are doing there, right? Just a minute. Do one thing.
Yeah.
You save this,
This
not
is
this
already
one.
saved.
No, no, not this one. I mean to say, whatever you are creating,
Yes, yes.
you save it.
Okay. Without
Wait.
partner function.
Go to that SPRO. Go to that SPRO. Another screen you have already opened, right? SPRO. Yes. So wait here. Wait here. BN. BN. Wait here. Wait here. Define partner policy. Go to partner settings in supplier master record. Go to first one. First one. Define partner schemas. Define partner schema in supplier master. Go to
Position.
your no no ha, go to position bar and go to search your partner's schema. Left side second line double click. Do one thing. Vendor you put no change. Invoicing party also put no change and save it. Invoicing party also and save it. Save this job. Save this process. Okay.
Yes.
And come out from this. Come out from. Go back here. Go back here. Go back. Okay. Now you go to that partner and create a see.
Where?
Now you create a BP.
Okay.
Go back and create a BP. Create BP role. Change your BP role. FLBN SS1, right? Now here you enter data. Today.
Price determination, check.
Yes.
Purchasing group. Now enter.
Now enter.
Partner functions.
Enter first.
Yeah, entered.
Okay.
Still not there.
You save it now. For timing, you save it.
Okay.
Because there is some certain error. I don't know. This is because see, one has been created and others are not creating. So that means what? Whichever is created, I need to check each and everything.
You cannot create a vendor with grouping SSGR.
Ah. So you change the grouping. Go to grouping. Scroll up. So you have any other grouping?
I think only this is my grouping.
Suvankar, what I feel is, uh, see, in class we cannot, because see, the thing is, what I understand is there is something error in your grouping BP side. This BP customizations what Prashant has done in the classroom and what video I have shared and whatever the BP role, then BP role grouping, then master data synchronization, data account group, all those steps, there is something, somewhere it is missing or error or something we have taken extra. That is the reason these sort of errors are coming. So we have to go back to basic means we have to again go back to the BP role starting from so currently whatever we have like our last day we have created and we have deleted all those. So there are fresh one has been created. Now this has to be checked very minutely one after another, whatever steps and all those cases. So what my suggestion is, this is your task. You just check the BP role and all the processes customization what Prashant has done in the video. You can check it. Now, after watching that video, you try to rectify it. If it is not getting solved, then maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we have to sit separately for this, you and me. Because in class, if you sit here, the other topics will not be able to cover. Right? You got my point.
Right.
So here is certain things. There is something error or some malfunction, some things bugs need to fix in the BP and business partner side and the BPO groupings all those side. So that we need to check thoroughly. It
Okay.
cannot be possible. See, Prashant, have you faced any error when you are creating BP and vendor?
Not really.
Okay, how many BP and vendor you have created?
Mhm. Second, let me check.
Should I stop sharing the screen now?
Yes, yes.
I have created two, three. I've created two BP role. Three,
No, no,
three,
not BP role. I'm talking about business partner and vendor. See,
five,
we should not talk
five,
about business partner. How many vendor you have created?
five.
5 vendor you have created. So you
Yes.
have not faced any error.
No.
Okay. So that means what it is foolproof. So there is nothing. And so Subankar, we have to go back to basic. We need to check what are the partner functions. Sorry, what are the BP role groupings, define BP roles, assign role groupings to BP, then vendor account group. All those things you need to check step by step. So what my suggestion is, first you go watch Prashant video first. What Prashant has done in the classroom, same whether you have done or not, you check it. If there is anything you finding that something is not done by you, please do it. Or else if you are not finding this error, maybe by tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we can sit for some half an hour or 1 hour, me and outside of our classroom, because otherwise we will not be able to do other topics in the classroom.
Okay.
Because see, almost all we have lost 1 hour, 15:23, right?
Right.
I always suggest that whenever you are facing error, you please, instead of showing everything in there, yeah, you drop that error in the class, in the WhatsApp group itself, that I am facing this error, or my this is not appearing, or this. So that what happened, I will be mentally prepared. I will try to check if anything is there. But if everything it will show in the classroom, then we will not be able to. And BP is very old now. We have covered
Yes.
BP in almost all some 3 weeks before.
Right.
Anyway, so let me share my screen now. What we were discussing about, we need to discuss. So share screen. Are you getting my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about release procedure. So what is release procedures? Release procedure is nothing. Release procedure is basically approval process. Now let's take an example that in real-time scenario, various departments are creating purchase requisitions and they are sending those purchase requisitions to purchase department. For example, HR department, sales department, account department, production department, warehouse management department, all department are creating a purchase requisitions and they are sending to purchase department. Now purchase department consolidate this purchase requisition and then they finalize the vendor and then this will send for a purchase order to buy those items. That is a secondary process going on. Now when they are consolidating this, they sometimes approve the purchase requisitions or they sometimes don't approve. Now this approval of purchase requisition is called release process. Now who actually approved? Let's take an example. Prashant and Sumankar has created a purchase requisition and Supriyo is the manager. So after creating them, they are sending this purchase requisition to Supriyo. So Supriyo has to approve whether whatever the quantity, material and everything Subankar and Subankar has mentioned whether it is correct. Again, I'll check whether Prashant has mentioned is it correct, quantity, everything is required. Then I'll approve. Now, currently in this means in SAP real-time scenario, there is like Ariba is there. Ariba is one applications that is basically for vendor management. Ariba is a totally different ball game now. Nobody is going to ask you about Ariba in interview, right? So Ariba is an application basically it is a mobile applications, or you can say a software application manufacturing. So it is basically for vendor management. Same way, there is a Fiori applications are there. So Fiori applications is also a mobile applications. You can operate, or we can use it from tab, or we can use it from our laptop or desktop. Now let's take an example. As Shubhamkar has created a purchase requisition and Supriyo has to approve. Now when Supriyo has to approve it, Supriyo may be on leave, maybe he's out of office, maybe he's on family or anything. So laptop is not there. Now to anything approve in your SAP, we have to open SAP system in your laptop. But when you are using Fiori applications allow you to give approval for one means for particular one or two functions. We can create a Fiori application in your mobile and we can install. Now these are the things really used outside of India, like Europe and Latin America. Europe and North America. These have been used many times, even on Gulf also. But in the here in if it is like it is using, but here in India, most of the companies they are not using Fiverr. They are using the traditional process of approval through the SAP system. That means what you have raised a purchase requisition, I will go to the SAP system and I will. But in India also, some of the companies they are using Ariba. Sorry, not Ariba, Fiori through the mobile. So if Fiori mobile application is there in my mobile, so if I don't go to office or if I'm traveling, if I'm on leave or any other thing, I can directly open that application and I can check that two purchase requisition has been received. One is from Bhubankar and one is from Prashant, and I can check and I can approve it or reject it and the application is. Now, Fiori applications are little expensive. So SAP also like for all small objects, if there are Fiori applications and there are those applications, if installing it is expensive. That is the reason in India many companies are not using Fiori, but in outside of India many companies are using Fiori. Fiori is very crisp, very crystal, and the major part is it is less time consuming and it can be operated through mobile, through laptop, maybe tablet, all those things. Now this is the application part. Now release procedures how work. Now release procedures work here. You can see here release procedures basically an approval process. The strategy involves the process of the approval, verify the document data such as Vidya and quantity and value, and then authorize the purchase. The process takes place online, which saves time and is more efficient than previous method of approval. So these release procedures can be done manually. This is more than manual, but it is an automatic approval. Now, when we talk about the release procedure is there are three ways. So one is release procedure without classification and release procedure with classification. So without classification, that is applicable for purchase requisitions. But for purchase order, we need to work on release procedure with classification. So here you can see release procedure without classification and release procedure with classification. So what are the things release procedure without classification is plant, value, material, account as a category, and release procedure with classifications. So that can be done for purchase order or contract or outline agreement. For all these, we can create a release procedure. For purchase order, you can create a release procedure. For contract, you can create a release procedure. For agreement, you can create a release procedure. Now, how it is work, that we will see in the system. Means we will first discuss the processes and we'll see in the system how it is work. Now, but now release procedure is, let's take an example. Here, if we know that we have two user ID, one is user new 165, another is user new 166. Now, to release this, now, for example, if user new 165 has created something, he cannot, user new 165 cannot release it. So the release person has to be from other user ID, either user new 166 or maybe other user ID. So where the same user ID where you have created the processes, where you are asking for approval, you cannot enter those authorization of user ID. You cannot give the user ID the same user ID for the same authorizations of approval of this process of purchase. So in real time, what happened? If like two people, you and Subankar, Prashant and Subankar both are having different user ID and they have created two separate purchase requisitions. So Supriyo is having a separate system user ID. Supriyo will enter in the system and you will release or approve for Subankar or Prashant, whoever is one by one. That is the process. So when you talk about the release procedures with classification. So we will not discuss about release procedure without classification. We'll talk about release procedure with classification. Now here we have some few things we need to understand. What is release strategy? Release strategy. So define the entire approval process and consists of release conditions, release codes and release prerequisites. So when we talk about release strategy means it is a full process. So what are the things? So this is an entire approval process consists of release conditions, release codes and release prerequisites. So release conditions of the criteria. So here if you see determines which release strategy applies for a particular purchasing document. For example, if the value of the requisition item is $100, the certain strategy may be required. If the value of item is $10,000, a different strategy may be required. If purchasing document fulfills release conditions, they must be approved before they can process stock. Now, if Prashant is having a requisition document of 5 lakhs rupees and Shubhankar is having a purchase requisition document worth 3 lakhs rupees. Now for Supriyo, authorization limit is 3 lakhs only. So what happened? Shubhankar purchase requisition will come to Supriyo and Supriyo will approve on the basis of the conditions, whatever the condition has been put. I will check the material, quantity, value and everything. I'll check and I'll. But what about the Prashant? Prashant will send me the document, approve it, and I'll forward it. I'll forward it to my higher authority, whom I am reporting, because my authorization limit is up to 3 lakhs. Prashant's document is up to 5 lakhs. So my boss is authorization of 10 lakhs. So he can approve Prashant's document. So what happened? I will check and I will forward to my my boss, he will approve it, and then it will go back to Prashant for the further process. Now, in case my boss reject it for any reason, maybe material is not updated, maybe quantity we have asked extra, maybe prices are not okay, maybe vendors are wrong, anything, any reason, my boss is rejecting, it will directly go to Prashant. It will not come to me and again. But then again, Prashant has to edit it. Again, he has to send to me, and from me to me. So release. See, here we are understanding about the steps, but the process is always followed like this. So if it is approved, it will be approved. If it is rejected, it will go back to the source document. Means who has made it. So in my example, if Prashant has done it, so if my boss has rejected, it will go to directly Prashant. Prashant has to edit it, and Prashant directly cannot send to my boss. He has to send me. I will check and approve it, and then I'll follow it. Any question now? So release conditions, as you told already, there are certain release conditions are there. I have given you the two examples of release
So,
conditions.
like, how many conditions are there?
We can put as many as conditions.
Oh, not any
We can
particular
put
number.
like we can put on the basis of value. We can put on the basis of plant. We can put on the basis of quantity. Right? On
Right.
all those aspects, we can. So we'll check it when we understand. So on basis of any of these conditions, we can put it. Then there is release code of the point, a two-character key that represents an individual or department responsible for giving approval. Each person involved in the release procedure signifies an approver in release transactions using his or her release code. So that means every person is responsible for the release. There is the release code will be given by two-digit character. So that do alphabetical character or a numerical character, that will be as a release force that will be used when he or she is released. Then release prerequisite sets the order in which approval must take place. For example, a manager must approve the document before the vice president. As I have already given you the example that my boss will approve if I have approved. If I have not approved, my boss will not approve. So prerequisite is to for my boss. Prerequisite is to Supriyo has to approve it. To Supriyo has to approve it. The source has to edit it or source has to approve. That means source is there, Prashant. So here only two. Now it can be 3 layer, 4 layer, 5 layer, up to 7 layer. Sorry, up to 6 layer. This can be possible. That means Prashant will send to Supriyo, Supriyo will send to his boss will send to his boss will send to his boss will send. Like this way, 6 layer we can. Now these depend upon of the industry and where it goes. Now see, the release procedures does not mean that every industries are working on release procedures. Every industries are using and implementing this procedure. But this is a standard process. Many companies are following this and they are doing this. Now, release prerequisite has already now release status of the indicator represents the current status of the item or document as a block or release. For example, if the document is not fully approved,
Screen
it
is
may
not visible. Supriyo.
what?
Your screen is not visible.
So release status of the release indicator represents the current status of the item document such as blocked or released, or if the document is not fully approved, it may be blocked. So that is the release status of the indicator. Represent the current status of the item or document such as blocked and released. Now this indicator actually shows whether the document has been released or not. So if it is blocked, it can be blocked. If it is released, it can be released. So there is a status of the indicator there in the system. Now, when you talk about release procedure with classification, so I'll open the system. Okay, so I'll go to SPRO, reference IMG, material management, purchasing, purchase requisition, release procedure. So edit characteristics, setup procedure plus. So edit characteristics. Now here, if you see edit characteristics, uh, now here you can create many parameters as characteristics. Like here, somebody has created purchase organization, somebody has created batch, somebody has created like current manufacturer model number. So any of the like purchase requisition document, order type, anything, total net order value, purchasing group, purchase organization. So any of these I can create a. So let's take an example, purchase organization. If I go to purchase organization, this one, and if I enter, now this is, it is showing, this is how the purchase organizations status is released. What is character format? Character format is 4. Why character format is 4? If you remember, purchase organizations were creating a 4-digit alphanumeric character. So character number is 4. Now descriptions, it is showing purchase organization. Values, this is the character value, additional data. Table name is CKKO and field name is CKKOR. That is the field name. Now This is the characteristics. Now edit classes, the characteristics has been assigned to classes. So if I go to classes, like for example, 032 release strategy, right? And I will go search on class. So maybe this one I'll search. I'll enter. Now here, if you see basic data, this is class it is showing, right? Now keyword character. See here you can see one is the order type, another is the total net order value. That means what? This release strategy will work on these two parameters. One is the order type, document type, purchasing document, another is total net order value. That means what? That means XYZ document order value up to 5 lakhs, Supriyo can approve. So if the document and the order value up to 5 lakhs is there, either Subhankar or Prashant, that I can release. Now, here if you see the order type is 4. Now, if you remember, we have created purchase order document, purchase requisition document is 4-digit alphanumeric, right? Like you have created, I think what Subhankar is SPOPR or NBPR something like that. Prashant has created PRPR or something like that, right, Prashant? Hello. Okay. Your mic is not working. Okay, fine. So 4 is the order type purchasing and 15 is the total net order value. 15 character means what? Up to 15 character this net order value. So if 10,000 is 5 character, if 1 lakh it is 6 character, if 10 lakh it is 7 character, if 1 crore is 8 character. So total net order value is up to 15 character maximum, which is given so that whatever the things are there, you can check it. Total net order value to 15 character. Then set up procedure with classification. Now here if you see release groups. Now this is the release group. Then is release codes. So this is the release group. Group is assigned to a code. So one is business head, general manager, plant head. Like this way, code is made. So who is going to where that is mentioned. Next is release indicator. So one is request for quotation, B is block, R is release, and AC is release sir. This is somebody has created like you can create Suvankar, release Suvankar or release Prashant like this. But it does not give anything to it. Next is release strategy. So if you see here release strategy, like for example, this is release strategy 1. If you go to continue, now you can see here Release prerequisite for Sarang and general manager. This is the release prerequisite. Now, if I go to release statuses, you can see how release status work basically. So this the one is the Sarang, another is the general manager. Now if I go to release strategy, now here if I go to classification, okay, classification there is release simulation. So if I check the release simulation, so it is showing whether release is possible or not. So there is a simulation option is there. You can check here that the release is possible or not with that simulation. Fine. Now in the release procedures, check release strategy. This is basically for checking purpose. So when we are going to create it, we'll understand this. So release procedures, I will send some document today to read it, and tomorrow we'll do some practical on the release procedures, and then we'll do the other processes, contract, outline agreement, all those things we will understand. So release procedures, there are few other things are there in the release procedures, like let me show here. So mostly data setup, document type is C, KKO, visa, and purchase order, total value C, KKO, JN, interview. Now this generally asked in the interview. So if document type is there, so which table and which field you should use. So the table is basically C, KKO, and the field is visa, VSA. So these two are the major field for the purchase order. So purchase equations is also there. Now where we can see this? Let's take an example. If I go to slash n AC11. Now what there is something disturbance in the net. This is hang. I think system got hang. What happened? Now here, if you see, if we are using document type, character is 4, field name is BUR case. Order type SART, PSART, document type and field type is BSART, character is 4. So here all the parameters which required, all the character length with the document type has been given. So you have the component typing method, this is component type, this is data type, length, decimal, fractional and subdecimal. Fine. So today we are keeping up to this. Tomorrow will, because see today a lot of time actually we have spent on the this called business partner. So that is not a anyway. We will keep this session tomorrow also for the little bit understanding about release procedure more before doing
Sure, sure,
practical and report.
sure.
Okay.
Supriyo, one more thing I want to say, like my overview is like theoretically I am getting the points which you are saying. I'm
Oh,
understanding that, but practically
oh,
there are few things which I'm not like I didn't understand. Like if I'm doing something from the same procedure, if it is going through once, why it is not going it again? And like if I'm not using my number ranges, why it is getting over?
okay.
These things.
Okay. Okay. I got your point. So whatever you are asking, like see for example,